So now I have all this room to be a channel and a conduit for, you know, healing and love and joy. And I have never felt better. I'm just like, just happy all, you know, happy all the time, and feeling like I want to help other people walk into that for themselves. My name is Sinclair, and I'm a member of the work exchange team at Gaia Sagrada. This is my first work exchange retreat. I was here as a guest in the previous retreat, and I loved being here so much that I decided to stay. And I'm actually coming back in the fall for extended period of time to work some more because I love being here. It's so awesome. Researching ayahuasca and plant medicine for a few years. I heard about it first when I was in college in my anthropology class, and didn't really think too much about doing it myself for quite a long time. And then I had a few friends who had done some plant medicine and really thought it would be something that would be awesome for me. And in January I came down to South America and was kind of at the end of a 2-year dismantling of my old life. I had come through a process of shedding things that didn't serve me anymore. Job. I quit my career. I left Austin, where I had lived for 20 years almost, and was sort of making a foundation, a space to build a new life. I didn't know exactly what that was going to be, but I knew I wanted to travel. I make websites and I work remotely, so I had worked on setting that up for quite some time, and I ended up in Ecuador. And in January, and I turned 40 here on my birthday in Baños, and just really fell in love with Ecuador. It's there's something about this country that is just very magical and felt like home to me. And when I got back to the States from that trip, I knew I wanted to come back to Ecuador, and so I started looking for plant medicine here, just thinking maybe there's this place, and that's how I found Gaia Sagrada. So the moment I arrived for my retreat, everyone here, the staff, the other people that were attending, we had a really wonderful energy. Everyone was really positive. We all really connected and became really close really fast. And I knew immediately that it was going to be my new family. It was, you know, everyone comes here because they are looking to become more themselves and to heal some things that we're carrying that prevent us from being our authentic selves. And everyone was all in my retreat. It was like watching people, myself included, you know, go through these ceremonies and step into the unknown and take this plant medicine where we just, I mean, the miraculous things that happen when you take this medicine is, I still can't believe it. I mean, that's why I want to be here to help people take it, because it was so healing for me. Personally, I had I've been working on myself for a long time, and I was really ready to receive the teachings of the medicine. And I asked for, you know, self-love. That was the first thing I asked for in my first ceremony, and I got it. And now, like, ever since my retreat, I've just been, I said this yesterday, or a couple days ago in my San Pedro retreat, and my ceremony was that I was able, through these medicine ceremonies and through the healing of others, watching other people go through their healing process and their own vulnerability, I've been able to have space for myself. Like, I've never had space inside where I didn't feel like I needed to fill it with something external. And now I have let go of, you know, some of the pain around my father's death and some of the pain around the masculine wounds that I've had, and filled myself with self-love. So now I have all this room to be a channel and a conduit for, you know, healing and love and joy. And I have never felt better. I'm just like, just happy all, you know, happy all the time, and feeling like I want to help other people walk into that for themselves. I've overcome, you know, addiction to alcohol, and like overeating and, you know, food, sex, you name it, I tried to fill that hole, and now I don't have the hole anymore. It's just a space where things can flow. It's really nice. I turned into a spider. I did on one of my ayahuasca journeys, it was the extra ceremony with the jungle shamans, and when I was little, we had a lot of like daddy long legs in Texas where I grew up, and I was always really afraid of spiders. Sometimes you would see a tarantula or something, and I never felt any connection to them. And when she sort of brought that to the front and was like, "You are a spider," I was like, "Oh, I don't want to be a spider. The spiders are spindly and scary." And she was like, as Salvador always says, "In your own style." So then I realized, like, oh wow, I am a spider. Spiders are, you know, these connective, the spider is a symbol of feminine creative power, and is a symbol for patience and, you know, building what you need and waiting for things to come to you. I also make websites for a living, which is really funny, but I was having this beautiful experience during Aya of being on top of the Maloka, which is a giant spider web, and just sort of dancing up there as a fuzzy, cute, loving rainbow spider, like shooting rainbows out of my legs at people who were purging and stuff. Like, so now I have this thing that I do, which everyone thinks is hilarious because I'm from Texas. So I'll be like, pew, 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 like rainbow guns. But yeah, I mean, I had no connection to spiders before. And then I saw them all over the property during my retreat. Like the second day I was here, there was a huge tarantula in front of my room. And I was asking everyone else, like, what? Are you seeing all these spiders? And they're like, no. And Salvador told me, you know, yes, they're coming to see you because you need to learn something from them. So getting connected to, you know, an animal in the spirit, like totem animal, has been really powerful for me because I've been not only having that during subsequent ceremonies where I can kind of hold on to that. It's like when things get really hard, I'll kind of envision myself in a little mandala web sitting in a lotus flower, like, I'm riding this wave, you know? So it's been a centering thing for me, but also getting to explore the meaning behind it and what it has meant, you know, in history, and has been really powerful because it's things that I really need to know. So it's awesome. And I'm a very connective person, and I'm really great at finding, you know, oh, I know this person who does this thing and this person needs this thing, and like bringing them together. So she really showed me my strengths in that way, which was a huge surprise. So it's so rewarding. I can't believe that I get to do this every day.